G'day, I'm Pete Seckman-Combin here at InfoComm 2025 in Orlando, and I'm on the Heckler stand, and I'm with the man himself, Mr. Dean Heckler. How you doing, Dean?
I'm doing great. How are you, Pete?
Yeah, doing really well. Dean, you are known for innovation. You're known for designing really, really great products.
Thank you.
You have a brand new product that you've just announced and just released at the show.
Yep.
What is it? What is it? I mean, it looks kind of familiar, but it new at the same time.
Thank you. Yeah, we call it Heckler Framework.
Right.
It's an entire system. We've reinvented it from the ground up, started with a white sheet design. It's a system to address any size room, down to a small executive room with a small display, but with a, they might not be able to mount that display on the wall because it's a demountable wall system. Yep. All the way up to the largest conference room where you might need 5 of these displays tiled. There's a need in the marketplace for simplicity and just speccing one system. But outwardly, what people want is a kind of a panelized look. Sure. Kind of a cabinet look, but cabinetry, we've heard, it can lead to a painful project.
Yeah.
So what we've done is design a structural system, and at its core, it's a structural system that carries the load all the way down to the ground. Yep. It's modular. You can start with one bay, go to 2 bays, 3 bays, 5 bays.
It looks very modular, where you can just size it accordingly, right? So if you, like you said, you had a smaller screen and a smaller room, maybe it's just 1 bay. Or here, you've got a very large, looks like 21 by 9 Avacor display here, and then you've got the 3 bays. And then you've got your mounting system, which you're known for, right? AV focused, right? You need somewhere to put the equipment. Quite often, we don't like installing it, especially when we've got these big displays. We don't like putting them behind the display because, we need 3 guys to get it off just to get to it. So this solves all those problems. Yeah,
we're seeing less and less of putting things behind the display, more of it about putting it within access for the AV professional. Behind here, there's device panels for mounting small gear, 1 RU rack components. We'll have an accessory for doing 2 RU 19-inch rack components to the legs. But really, it's a repeating pattern of legs, beams, and columns.
Right.
3 parts, repeated.
Right.
So in distribution, it sounds too simple. And when we were doing it, it's like, could it be that simple? I don't think we're going to be able to make it that simple, but we did succeed. So you can just count the number of bays in a building.
Yes.
Order that many legs, beams, and columns. It can arrive on site in bulk, collated parts.
Right.
Build those frames, tether them to the walls. Build out your entire systems, do all your integration with no concern for paneling and the outward look.
Yep.
At the end of the project, your job is done. Introduce Heckler to your architect, to your interior designer. We'll work with them to make them happy on the paneling.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. I mean, are these all custom panels? Like, can you match what paneling or what style might be going into the room? Maybe the table or the walls? Right.
With our premium panels, we can make that look like anything. We can computer generate any wood grain. We can match a Wilson Art specification if there's other furniture in the room with Wilson Art. If there's a 100-year-old conference table and you want to match that, send us pictures. We'll make you a one-off panel set, ship it to site at a totally different schedule because these can go on dead last. The integrator doesn't have to be concerned about scratching the finish while they're hanging a display or anything like that. So it's meant to make the AV professional autonomous. Of course, we're using a pre-existing outlet. There's no contractor, there's no nothing. If you change your mind, if a room starts as a single display and an executive walks in and says, well, I wanted 3 displays in that room, you're just expanding with beams.
Another module
to it. You loosen these cinch points, you slide over the entire structure, cinch it back down.
So I'm on the consulting side, so the design side of things. And we are forever trying to work out what walls have to be reinforced, how heavy the displays are, and the displays are only getting bigger, right? They get bigger, they get heavier. And so we're always like, okay, yes, we need that wall reinforced and we need this and that. And there's a lot of planning and mucking around. And that's just on the design side, let alone on the installation side to reinforce the wall and the cost, where all those problems go away.
It's over. This beam is 4 inches out from the wall. this column bends forward to mate with the beam.
Yes.
So the center of mass of a 250-pound display is directly over that beam.
All the weight's really
and all that
down.
transfers down. So not only is it transferred to the ground, but it's balanced.
Yes.
It's not leaning against the wall. It's not leaning forward.
You just screw it to the wall just to hold it in place. Really.
Just at these points, one per bay.
One connection.
One
to the
connection
wall?
to the wall per bay.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
And it's a you know, you can the stud can exist anywhere along this horizontal.
Right. Well, that's the other thing is that when we're trying to reinforce the
where's
wall,
the studs?
where's the stud? How are we going to position it? And that's
it's all gone. ADA compliance comes with it because you're just speccing enough bays to cover the width of your displays.
Right. So it sticks out proud of the display, so we don't have
to... You're redefining your guide path all the way around the display.
Yep.
You're covered.
That's incredible. And also, I love the way that you've reimagined mounting equipment because, like in the past, on the AV side, it was always a rack, right?
Yeah.
And then that rack, we're going to need, 2 feet, 3 feet of depth in there. Then we're going to need cooling. We're going to need all these extra things. And now you've reimagined all that. Obviously, it's helped that the equipment has kind of got smaller
it's shrunk
as well.
a bit.
But now we're mounting things vertically.
Yep.
Right? And it's perfect. This is absolutely perfect.
Yep, you'll be able to do 2 RU rack mounting and full-size components, deep components.
But you don't have the depth of a normal...
Right, you don't have to go that direction.
All gone.
Right.
And you touched on the paneling before. You see you can get custom paneling, but I noticed over here you've got some, it feels like felts.
Felt-right. So more and more of our clients, before we're even introduced to a project, they've spec'd a felt-right wall, at least on behind the AV system.
Sure. Well,
so
for acoustics and
it's a great material, great company, and so why not offer their entire 42 color palette? You can complement whatever Felt-right you put on the walls, or you can match it. And make this whole system blend in.
The Felt-right is standard.
Those are the standard panels. That's the entry level, most affordable option for panels. But then sky's the limit. If you're an entertainment company and you want themed meeting rooms and you want a graphic to go across 5 panels, if you want book matched wood grain to flow, that's all something that I think most integrators would not like the sound of that because it's like, oh, you're complicating my project, but it's a separate project.
I think you're simplifying the project. You're not complicating it by any means. I think from a design perspective, from an installation perspective, you've simplified everything. You're solving a problem, a real big problem. This is incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. But it is a pretty amazing product. Is it available now?
It is not available now. It'll start shipping at the end of the summer.
Got it.
Pricing TBD, but we do think it's going to be less than half the cost of cabinetry.
Yeah, of course,
here's an image coming up. That is 84 bays of this system on one air freightable shipping pallet.
One pallet, that's it.
So you can imagine an entire building.
You
erect the structure. You put on your device panels. All the configuration can be done on a bench, and then you hang it on. You mount your displays. The display mounts directly to the columns with our patent pending system. Put your shelf on, put your cameras on, do all your integration. You're done. Get out of the project.
It's too
Panels
easy.
come lazy.
Too easy. That's incredible.
So you get the look of cabinetry without any of the headaches. You're performing the integration with the panels not present, so you don't have to worry about scratching anything. If a panel does get damaged, it's a totally separate piece.
Right, so you could just order another one.
Call us, we'll make another one, we'll FedEx it over to you, no big whoop.
It's incredible. Look, I've used your products before. I can vouch for them. I know they're great. They're built well, they're designed well, they're beautiful products. This is no exception. I think you've really raised the bar. I mean, every year you tend to raise the bar with something new. And once again, you're solving a problem. This is fantastic. For more information, where's the best place to go?
Sure, Heckler.com.
Easy.
Right now we have a big announcement about Framework on the homepage. It goes to a blog post that talks about it in detail.
And you have a beautiful website.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful stand.
Thank you.
As I said, once again, shouldn't be surprised. So if you're at InfoComm 2025 in Orlando, make sure you come down and see the Heckler stand. It's a beautiful stand. See Dean, come and see Neil. Check out all the products. They do a whole heap more. They do lecterns, they do carts, they do all sorts of things. Absolutely amazing company, beautiful products, well made. Come down and see them. Heckler at InfoComm 2025.